produces haploid gametes. If the parent body is haploid already, it again produces the haploid gametes. That means the gametes are always dihaploid in condition. That means they will share half of the chromosome from their parental body. On the basis of this, today we'll little bit discuss about the cell division process during the gamete formation. How exactly the gamete will form. Okay, so I'll share the PPT. Already I have sent it in the group also. That PPT you just open it. I'll also share. If it is not shared in the MS Team, then you can open that PPT in your mobile. So just listen what I'll discuss under that concept. Okay, formation. We know that in case of the sexually reproducing organism, we are observing three different events. What are those? Pre-fertilization, fertilization, and post-fertilization events. Correct? We are under pre-fertilization condition. In that, again we observe two important steps. One is called as gametogenesis, and second is gamete transfer. So during the gametogenesis, formation of gametes will occur from the parental body. Correct? So in that we discussed about the sexes, that is the male and female sexes, how they are present, and based on their the location, based on their the presence in the organism, we observed the male or female organisms in a different way, or the male and female structures are present in a single organisms like that. So both we observed in case of plants, animals, and fungal group also. Okay, so then we'll move to the process of the production of gametes. How the gametes will form through the cell division process. We already know that the parental organisms are diploid in condition, so that gametes, we know that the gametes are heterogametic in their nature. That means male and female gametes are there. So that we are giving the term as sperms or the ovum like that. Correct? And gametes are haploid through the parental body. Okay, through the parental body. I already told the parental body, it may be diploid or it may be haploid. Got it? So ಡಿಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡೇ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇನು ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಹೆಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಹೆಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ ನಾವು ಆಲ್ಗೆ ಅದರೆಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಹೆಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಡಿಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಡಿಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡೇ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ. ಡಿಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಹೆಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡ್ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಹೆಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಪೇರೆಂಟಲ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪುನಃ ಹೆಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡ್ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಾಫ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಹೆಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸಸ್ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ಸ್ ಬೈ ಮೈಟೋಟಿಕ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ. ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಹೆಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದೇನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? ಹೆಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡ್ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಹೇಗ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ? ಥ್ರೂ ದಿ ಮೈಟೋಟಿಕ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್. ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್, ಥ್ರೂ ದಿ ಮೈಟೋಟಿಕ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್, ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. Haploid parental body produces the haploid gametes through which type of division? Through mitotic division. We already know that mitosis is equational division. Equal number of chromosomes will transfer from parent to daughter organism, parent to offspring. Correct? But meiosis is reductional process. Meiosis is reductional process in which half of the chromosomes will transfer from parent to offspring. Correct? Suppose parent 2n ಇದ್ರೆ n ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ಹೆಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೆ n ಇದ್ರೆ ಮೈಟೋಸಿಸ್ ಆಗಿ n ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ n/2 ಅಂತ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Got it? So that word you should remember. If the plant body or if the organism or if the parental body is haploid, it will produce the haploid gametes through the mitosis process. So where we can observe all these things? In case of monirans, fungal group, algae, bryophytes, we are observing majority. Exception cases are there, but still majority, 98% of these members, they will produce their parental body itself the haploid condition, and they will produce the gametes. That also haploid, but the process is mitosis. Okay, then next step. In case of pteridophytes, gymnosperms, angiosperms, animals, parental body is diploid, that is 2n. Parental body is diploid condition. They will produce the haploid gametes. Again, they will produce haploid gametes meiosis. Process is meiosis. Meiosis is a reductional process in which half of the chromosomes will transfer from parent to offspring. Okay, then that meiosis process will take place. Yes.
ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ.
Voice break ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. In case of the diploid organisms like pteridophytes, gymnosperms, angiosperms and animals, the parental body is having the diploid set of chromosomes and they will undergo meiosis process and will produce the half of the chromosome containing gametes. That is, the haploid gametes will be formed. And that haploid gamete production will be takes place in specific type of cells in their body that we are calling as meiocyte. Very important. What is meiocyte? What is meiocyte? Meiocytes are the gamete mother cells. Meiocytes are gamete mother cells in which it undergoes meiosis to produce gametes. Okay? Meiocytes ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಇದು gamete mother cells. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ gamete mother cells? That will undergo meiosis. Meiosis ಆಗಿ ಏನ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? Haploid gametes ಅನ್ನ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. That we are calling as meiocyte. Got it? What is meant by meiocyte? In diploid organism, the gamete mother cell undergoes meiosis to produce the haploid gametes are called as meiocytes. In simple way, we can call it as gamete mother cell. Okay? Meiocyte ಯಾವ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ? Whether it is diploid or haploid?
Diploid.
Yes, diploid. Definitely it is diploid. ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು. ಒಂದು ನೀಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದರಿಂದ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ನೀಟಲ್ಲೋ ಸಿಇಟಿಲೋ ಕೇಳ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ತರ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಆರಾಮ್ಸೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ. ಮಿಯೋಸೈಟ್ಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್, ನೇಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮಿಯೋಸೈಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗಾರು ಕೊಡ್ಲಿ ಅವರು. ಸರಿ, ಮಿಯೋಸೈಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2n, ಗೆಮೆಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ n. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ದೇ ಮೇ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್: the meiocyte number of dog is 78 and find out the gametes which is produced from that ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಸರಿ, ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? 78ನ ಹಾಫ್ ನ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು. ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ 39. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳ? ಓಕೆ, ಈ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಅವರು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸರಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇನ್ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಅವರು. ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಎನಿ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್. ಮಿಯೋಸೈಟ್ ಆದ್ರೂ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಗೆಮೆಟ್ಸ್ ಆದ್ರೂ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಅದರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್, ದೇ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಎನಿ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ಸ್ chromosome number. Based on that, they will ask the question. Okay, for example, the gametic number of the haploid number of the ophiogasm is 63 and find out the meiocyte chromosome number ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರ ಅವಾಗ? 63 into 2. 63 into 2. Yes, 63 into 2 ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, 1260 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಲ್ಲ, ಗೆಮೆಟ್ ನಾನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಗೆಮೆಟ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ಎನ್. ಗೆಮೆಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎನ್. ಎನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, 2n. 2n ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಬೈ n ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಸಪೋಸ್ ಇಫ್ ದೇ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ನೇಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಇಫ್ ದೇ ಆಸ್ಕ್ the butterfly haploid chromosome number is 190, find out the meiotic chromosome number ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 190 into 2. ಓಕೆ, ಅವಾಗ 380 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಗಾಟ್ ಇಟ್? ಕ್ಲಿಯರಾ? ಓಕೆ, ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Plasm is having highest chromosome number. So they may ask, choose the organism or the plant which is having highest chromosome number among these ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಅವರು 1260 ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು which plant will show this chromosome number ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಈ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಡಿ, ಇದ್ರೊಳಗಡೆನೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾಟ್ ಅದರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ದಿಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇದ್ರೊಳಗಡೆನೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಆತರ ಕೇಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಮಿಯೋಸೈಟಿನ ನಂಬರ್ ಕೊಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನಾರು ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಎನಿ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ನಂಬರ್. ಮಿಯೋಸೈಟ್ ಇಂದಾದ್ರೂ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಗೆಮೆಟ್ ಇಂದಾದ್ರೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಗೆಮೆಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಇಂಟು 2 ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಮಿಯೋಸೈಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 2 ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಸರಿ, ಓಕೆ. Then once again, what is question? I define meiocyte. In case of diploid organism, the gamete mother cells which undergo meiosis to produce gametes are called as meiocytes. Okay. Just a second. Gamete transfer. Gametogenesis ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಎರಡೆರಡು ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್. ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದೋಸ್? ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಹರ್ಮೋಫ್ರೊಡೈಟ್. ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ಹರ್ಮೋಫ್ರೊಡೈಟ್? ಗಿವ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್. ಅದು 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇಫ್ ಬೋತ್ male and female sex organs are present in a single individual called as hermaphrodites. Okay, examples: poriferans, leech, earthworm, tapeworm. That you can give example. One more competitive wise important is regarding meiocyte. Meiocyte always diploid in their nature. ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. 2016, 2015, 2020 ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕಡೆನೂ CET ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಇದು. ಸರಿ ಏನ್ರು? ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಲಿಬೇಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ second process in pre-fertilization event, that is gamete transfer. After complete production of the gamete, it should transfer for the fertilization purpose. Correct? Male ಮತ್ತೆ ಫೀಮೇಲ್ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ gametes ಗಳು ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. Male and female gametes are produced. That should be transferred in a proper way to form a zygote. Correct? In case of the lower organisms, both the male as well as the female gametes will release to external media where the fertilization will take place. In some cases, only the male gametes are motile. They have the ability to move, and the female are stagnant. Okay, they are not at all moving anywhere. They are present in the female body only. Okay, so that the male gametes will move and will reach to the female gamete. So for to reach the female gamete, they require many transferring agents. Okay, so many media they require. It may be water, it may be wind, or it may be through the animal agent. Okay, so or easily they can move through. They may have the long ribbon-like structures to reach the female gamete like that. Okay, definitely males are having the ability to move. Females are not at all having the movement capacity, so that male should reach to the female body through agents like water. They will depend on water, air, or any animal agent. Okay, so in case of the algae, fungi. Okay, so here we are observing both male as well as the female gametes are motile. ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಏರ್ಗೋ ಅಥವಾ ವಾಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲೋ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲೋ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿ ನ್ಯೂ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ ಸಮ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಬ್ರಯೋಫೈಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ನೋಡಿದೀವಿ ನಾವು, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಅಥವಾ ಆಲ್ಗೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದೀವಿ. ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕಲಿ ಬ್ರಯೋಫೈಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಂಥ್ರಿಡಿಯಾ, ಆರ್ಕಿಗೋನಿಯಾ ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಶಿಯಾ, ರಿಕ್ಸಿಯಾ ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ, ಗೆಮ್ಮಾ ಕಪ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಸೆಕ್ಷುವಲ್ ಬಡ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಹಾಗೆ ಆಂಥ್ರಿಡಿಯೋ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಮೇಲ್ ಟ್ಯಾಲೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿತ್ತು, ಆರ್ಕಿಗೋನಿಯೋ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಫೀಮೇಲ್ ಟ್ಯಾಲೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಅಂತ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಬ್ರಯೋಫೈಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ಆಲ್ಗೆ and pteridophytes also, the gametes transfer will take place through water media. So because of that purpose only we called the bryophytes as amphibians of plant kingdom, because they require water media for to transfer their gametes. Correct? Like in case of the amphibians also, they require the water media for to transfer the gametes. Correct? So like that in case of plants, they are depending on wind, air, or other pollinating agent. They will show this gamete transfer through the pollination. Correct? In case of seed plant, pollen grains. In anther, they will carry the male gametes, and ovule will be carrying the egg. It is present in the female part of a flower. So pollen grains will transfer through wind or through air. Sorry, that is wind or air, or through water or any other pollinating agent. It may be insect, birds, or any other media. Okay, that means the gamete transfer usually they require majority of the transferring agent. Okay, after that definitely the male gametes will reach to the female part where the fertilization process will take place. Okay, in case of plants we know that